谷歌刚刚探索了Gemma，这是一个开放型模型的家族，并根据尺寸、功能和任务选择最佳模型。这里是它的博客，我们进入详细的来看一下。这里它告诉我们，你现在可以使用这一个模型，它可以帮助你构建自定义生成解决方案。它有2个主要途径：第一个，选择一个模型并部署在你的应用程序中；第二步，选择一个模型，将其调整为特定任务，然后将其部署在你的应用程序中。你可以与社区进行分享。这里它做了一个提示，你需要遵循 AI 的原则方法，需要负一定的责任。在这里呢，它先讲了选择一个模型，提到了一个模型变体，它能够提供一般功能或者是专门用于特定任务的功能。你可以参考不同的参数尺寸，首先选择你的首选功能来满足你的计算机的一个要求类型。这里对模型类型进行了一些介绍。这里是模型列表，第一个呢是预期的平台、变体、基础、输出、输入和参数大小。我们首先来看一下移动设备和笔记本电脑上的一个模型选择。你需要选择2B 大小的，输入呢是文本，输出也是文本，它的基础是Gemma 2，这是基础的，也有Gemma 1，它也可以进行编码复发性。如果你是台式电脑和小型的服务器，可以选择3B 的，你可以输入文本图像，输出的是文本。如果你是台式计算机和小型服务器，也可以选择7B 的，输入文本，输出文本，模型是Gemma 1。如果你是高端台式计算机和服务器，你可以选择9B 参数，你可以输入文本，输出文本，也可以是10B 的。这里它要求可以是输入文字图像，输出文本。如果你是大型服务器和服务器群组，你可以选择27B 的，也可以选择28B 的。你可以输入文本，输出文本。选择模型之后，你可以进行模型的一个测试。你可以通过下载的模型和支持软件设置开发环境来测试Gemma模型，然后根据提示评估其响应。这里它做了一些介绍，设置环境的，你感兴趣的可以进入详细的看一下。这里它举了一个例子来测试Gemma 2的，它使用的是 Studio， 它告诉我们你可以快速的测试Gemma 2，无需设置开发环境。应用程序呢，可以让你在Gemma 2中尝试提示并评估功能。第一步是打开 Studio， 在右侧的运行面板中，在模型字段中选择Gemma 2模型。在中心面板的底部，你可以输入 A 来进行运行。这里是它的一个网站，谷歌 Studio 的网站。我们在模型这里往下拉，这里就出现了Gemma 2、2B 的、9B 的、27B 的，你都可以来测试。我们选择这个，我们按照它的一个要求，我们输入一个 A， 我们让它运行。这里显示了花的时间，它告诉我你想知道什么，你可以问一些问题，它可以帮助我。比如说，我们让它回答第一个问题，法国的首都发给他，这里它告诉我们是巴黎。我让他再写一首关于猫的诗，我们再发给他。你可以看到他写的很快的，这样就运行完了，效果我感觉还是不错的。现在呢，它还需要进行曲调的一个模型调试。调试呢，需要一些输入数据集以及足够大小和变化的预期响应，以指导模型的行为。与运行用于文本生成的Gemma模型相比，你还需要更大的计算和内存资源来完成运行。这里有详细的介绍，你感兴趣可以看一下。这下一步呢是给我们一些解决的一个方案，比如说你可以创建一个聊天机器人，你可以进行生产，你可以与他们进行合作来使用。我们看一下它创建聊天机器人，在这里呢你可以创建聊天机器人，它给了你详细的一个教程。第一步呢，你设置它的一个环境变量，设置完成之后，你需要可以访问这个网站开码，它是一个免费的数据集，然后选择足够资源的运行 2B 的型号，生成一个用户名和 API 密钥，然后完成设置，转到环境变量的一个设置。我自己呢不是一个程序员，更没有足够的计算能力。我们看一下它的步骤真正要实践的话，你可以去体验一下。这里是设置环境变量，这里是安装依赖项，选择一个后端，导入软件包， 实例化的一个模型，这里有按照它的一个要求，你可以来构建属于自己的一个机器人。我们在这里就不再演示了。这里呢，它给了我们一个介绍，开始使用Gemma模型，这是谷歌官方给的。我会把这个视频放在后面我会翻译一下中英文，帮助我们大家来理解。
Thank you very much for spending our Thursday afternoon with us. I really hope that by the end you feel like, oh, this was amazing. It was really worth my time. Again, I'm Gus. I'm from the AI DevRel team. My main goal is to make Google's AI tooling as easy as possible for you, for the community, right? And today, you've seen a lot of about the vision behind Gemma, how cool is it, the responsible I took it, why it's an open model, but it's the Gemma Developer Day, right? So I imagine you are all thinking, okay, when is the Developer Day? And it's now, exactly now. So we are going to see a lot of demos. My colleagues there will show you a lot of live demos. So let's all pray that everything goes well. And we will show you lots of the cool capabilities we can do. But before we get there, I would like to teach you how to start this journey, right? I imagine some of you have started already. Thank you very much for that. And if you didn't, welcome. This is exactly where you should start. I'll give you all the tips for that. But before we start that, when I start working on this project for some time ago, one of the goals that we had like 3 goals. How many goals? But the 3 important ones for you are, we wanted to make models that were very, very, very good. I guess we did that, right? You saw the numbers, they're very good. The other thing, we wanted to make those models safe and following all the responsible AI perspective. We did that too. But the one thing that I was a little bit annoying to my friends every day, all the time, is I want these models to be as easy as possible to use and to be everywhere. I want them to be in every platform for everyone to use, for everyone to benefit from it. And that's what we did. So we launched them in all our platforms, our tooling of frameworks, AI related, of course, in our cloud. We collaborate with our friends, Hugging Face from NVIDIA, to make them even more available, even faster. And this was very good. We were very happy with the beginning of that. And we gave to the community everything that we taught. And that was very good. And 2 days after that, we saw that the community got the models and added another 20 other frameworks and platforms. Many of those that I didn't know they were so popular, but the community just ran with it. They just got it, start putting other platforms, sending PR requests to other GitHub repositories, more than 300,000 downloads, more than 300 spaces on Hugging Face. So it became very popular. And I think maybe a part of it is because we try to make this easy for you, right? The idea is it has to be easy for the developer. I know I receive questions from people, hey guys, I really want to start this machine learning journey. And then it's like, yes, I understand your pain. And I imagine you all had the same question, right? And where should I start? That's the follow-up question, which is very hard. And we wanted to make this journey easy. That's why we did this. And to start with Gemma, you will go to the ai.google.dev/Gemma, where is the first page where you can see all the benchmarks, all the information, the main documentation is there. And that's where you should start your journey. But Gemma has a specific license, right? As unmentioned before, it's not an open source license. It's an open license. It's commercially friendly license. And you have to go accept this. And the main place to do that is on Gemma's page on Kaggle models. You can go there and you can accept the license. You can use your Kaggle user, you can use your Hugging Face user, your Gmail, your another email account, any of those, and then you get access to that. So when you see that screen, you are able to start playing with the model. And as a developer, I imagine that's what you want to try. And before we go into trying the model and doing any code whatsoever, there's another cool thing you can do still on Kaggle models, which is we have an inference widget where you can play with the model right there on the web page, right? Of course, this is not running on the web page. We'll hear about this a little bit later today. this is a widget that was created by our colleagues on Google Cloud, and you can play with the model, try some prompts, see the results there. This is a good start for you to say, oh, let me see what this model can do before going to any code-related environment. But then you say, okay, Gus, this is the developer day. You told us a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, got it. So let's start with the basic one. Like we have the Keras implementation. If you read here the box to the left, there's basically 2 lines of code there. There's some imports, some installs, things that you set up, but it's 2 lines of code. You load the model and you call the generate method, and that's it. With that, you can start playing with the model with code right there. 2 lines of code, so it's very straightforward. Of course, if you're not a Keras developer, you're, I don't know, a PyTorch developer or a JAX developer, we also have the same way of doing that, of course, for specific for PyTorch, specific for JAX. But the idea is you get this quite fast. And when you are ready to continue your journey, you got the license. So now what's next? Great question. You go to our documentation. We have a lot of tutorials. We added 2 new tutorials. If you saw the documentation yesterday night, now it's even better. We have more tutorials that were added this morning. And you can continue your journey. So you can do play with inference, you can do fine-tuning, you can do fine-tuning multiple hardware, you can play with other configurations, you can understand how the details about the model, how to do other advanced solutions, all of that in our documentation. Now I give you the first steps, and you can start playing with that. You can start building your own applications, you can start having fun. But one question that I got from the developers, from you people, from the community is, okay, Gus, can you point me to a project that I can start playing with? How do I start? I played with the tutorials, I understand how it works. Now what? Don't worry, we got you covered. We have 2 Kaggle competitions running right now based on the Gemma models, right? We have the AI assistant competition, and we have the LLM prompt recovery. Both of them are competitions based on the Gemma models. And the idea is you try to solve a problem using the Gemma models, and you compete against other teams. You can create a team, you can compete by yourself. But why this is so cool? The idea is, as you've seen, when we start to learn machine learning, there's a lot to learn. So it's very hard to do it by yourself. When you start to use Kaggle, you have a community of people. A community of people trying to do very similar things as you. They're all competing there. They're trying their best to solve a problem. They will share in the forum, they will share code, they will share their ideas, and you can learn from them. So maybe you're not an expert now, but you can learn from the experts, right? They're not going to give you the secret sauce at first, but they'll give you a good start. So there's a lot of great code there that you can go and start learning with it. So this community is amazing. I highly suggest you start playing with it, right? And there's also a prize, but the idea is learning. I'm pretty sure that learning is more important than the prize, right? And of course, if you are a researcher, we also got you covered. We have a program to give you credits, cloud credits, so you can do your research using Google Cloud and Gemma. Because we don't want, the model is not, we say developers, but maybe I should have defined this earlier. When I mean developers, I mean developers, researchers, builders. I want everyone that wants to do something, create something, and researchers are a very important part for us. We would like to help you build new models, new capabilities. I've seen, the last week I saw people building stuff and I was like, is that possible? And I've been playing with this model for a while, but people are still get surprised by some things that people do. So it's amazing. We have this on our main page. You can see the link to get more information. If you are a researcher, we can give you more information also during the break.
关于开放模型 Gemma 的视频我分享完了。如果你有什么样的问题，可以点击下方这一评论。我们下一个视频再见。